Hey, sorry, a bit of a panic. Hopped on my TT bike, which we are still very much not allowed across the border, so it's very hilly, and so the TT bike hasn't been out much at all, and jumped on it just now for some reason. The radio wasn't working, stuck in the 11 sprocket, which wouldn't have been much fun. So last minute panic change your bike, and guess at some point I'll work out what's going on with that. Anyway, we are live on YouTube, live on Zwift, ready for another jam-packed, action-packed and action-packed session of cadencing. Hopefully, it already looks like Chanel had some glitches going on Monday, and looking at my avatar warming up, he's revving faster than I am. So anyway, this session, as ever, if you've got a TT bike, try and be using it. If you've got if you're on a road bike, try and do the efforts in the drops down here. But most of all, just try and do the efforts. So if you're finding them hard, you can adjust the bias. That's on the left side of your screen with those little arrows that go up and down by a percentage, up to 10% either way. And if it's easy, you can make it harder. If it's hard, you can make it easier. But if your FTP is right, this should be roughly right. We're going to be doing some, as you see, the wattages are not super strenuous. It won't be easy, but it's you shouldn't be like rinsing yourself to do it. So we'll get underway with the warm-up any second now. And erg mode on if you're on a smart trainer. If you're on a smart trainer, put your erg mode on. If you're on a stupid trainer, don't have your erg mode on. So anyway, off we go with the warm-up. I'm in shiny New Jersey. I've got my Israel Startup Nation shorts on, but in a shiny New Jersey. Kindly provided by the guys at Katusha Sports, not to be confused with the Katusha team last year. Same clothing sponsor, different team. So I've got a few different jerseys from them to show off in the next couple of weeks. This is the Switzerland jersey. Katusha is a Swiss brand. And I have a discount code for Katusha for you all as well. And I'll put it on my channels later or tomorrow. If you buy a jersey or something, any jersey I think, with the code, you'll be entered into you'll get a bit of money off, and you'll be entered into a prize draw to win a Brighton computer, which is what we use at Israel Startup Nation. So questions coming in. Katusha is the clothing sponsor of Israel Startup Nation. So anyway, so we got this is all the writing on this jersey, all the big old crimes in Switzerland. I said specifically I like Switzerland. It's a fantastic place to be. It's a fantastic place to train. It's a horrendous place to be racing because it is all uphill. They do knock out some cracking prologues in Switzerland though, like really some nasty prologues, like in a good way. Lots of corners, usually raining. They might take them up some bergs some years. But yeah, oh, my erg mode isn't on. Chanel, if you can hear this in the other room, please can you turn my erg mode on in the companion app, please. So yeah, Katusha jersey, Israel shorts, Switzerland, just very multicultural today. And I've got my Essex socks on. So I see Andy Lyons, a good friend of mine, is here on the ride already. He'll appreciate socks with the Essex sea axes on them. How do we rate the Katusha bib shorts? They're actually the new Katusha bib shorts. They sent me a set of their new bib shorts, and I don't know if they're released yet, so I don't even know if I should be telling you, but phenomenal chamois. And it's like, I think the shorts are built, they sort of started with the chamois and then built the shorts around the chamois. I'm gonna just use this 1 minute to turn on the fan, it's already getting quite warm. Best shorts I've ever used. Like, in the 4 pro teams I've been in, like in Sky, I can't remember who the kit sponsor was, but Adidas, but it kind of wasn't Adidas. Adidas logo that wasn't made by Adidas. The 1 second. There we go. Fan. Yeah, the kit you could buy was the replica kit was worse than the kit we were racing in. Quality, there's a massive difference in quality. That's it. Chanel! Can you turn my erg mode on?
Yeah.
Thanks. Coming up to the first effort, 20 seconds. Here we go. Just get that revved up. So, sorry. This is zone 4 at 110 RPM for 20 seconds, and then 20 seconds easy. There we go. That's and then at 90 RPM. So we're doing 15 of these, 10 minutes of work, and we'll go by quick because I'm having to change gear. It's the first 2 done, 13 to go. And rev it up before it starts. Get those legs spinning. 110 RPM is quite high. If you find you're bouncing on the saddle, then try and engage that core. Try and think about your legs doing circles. Just think about trying to be real smooth rather than like smashing those pedals down, you know. Like 20 seconds of this shouldn't be too difficult each time, but it will creep up on you. Someone's just asked on the YouTube chat, who are you? I'm Alex Dowsett, and I'm doing this training session with everyone. and my erg mode is not on. Three, two, one. Move it up again. Ah, Gina, nice to see you. Gina is a regular on Chanel sessions. First time across to these ones. Now rev it up. That's 6, almost at halfway, almost there, well, almost at halfway, there being halfway. Fortunately, doesn't look like the elastic band is on. Kind of been a common theme since the update on Zwift, so just remember doing your own session here, and you got me on the live stream if you got it up at some kind of delay. Should probably be finishing an effort as I'm starting. Yeah, we got a bit of a buggy Zwift, but that's fine as long as you get the session out. God, it's a lot more difficult when you haven't got the erg mode. Right, that's over halfway. 7 to go. Stefan, Giro or TDF this year? Probably down for the Giro. Yeah. Rev it up again. Yeah, a little more fluctuating more than I am normally. Took a while for erg mode to start for Gina, so number 10. That's 10 done. 5 to go. 5 to go. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th. Back on the draft. And off we go. That's 11. Really try and get those cadences if you can. That's like the important part of this. That's the bit that makes it difficult. So yeah, that's what I want to be focused on. Like, if you're doing these at a low cadence, and I can see your avatars. I can see some of you churning it around at like 90. I see you. Let's get it up. That's the idea of these. Cadence gets ignored. I promise you, hit these cadences. It's going to help you in every other form of cycling. Every other form of cycling. So really try and hit that 110 RPM if you can. Two to go. Just two more. If you need the, someone's asked for the YouTube link. Pretty pointless me telling you that. So Chanel needs to fire it up. Feeling much better than I did this morning, that's for sure. Right, final one, last one, last one. And well done, guys and girls. Great job. First block done. 2 blocks to go. Just this 5 minutes in between. Just sit it nicely in the zone 2. So we're not completely off the pedals, but we're just got a little bit of something to lean on. Anyway, back to kit. Yeah, so when I was at Sky, the kit you could buy wasn't up to the same quality as the kit we were using. I moved to Movistar for 5 years. And with Endura from up in Scotland, and the kit that you could buy was identical to the kit we were racing in, which was really cool. It was really cool for people, sort of people like fans, basically. I really like that. Katusha, what's happened? The kit has progressed so much that what's sort of coming out of the woodwork at Katusha Sports is better than what we're racing in, I feel. So I'd say, yeah, it's kind of like that's just kind of cool, really. I think it's obviously, like, at some point our team kit will be branded up and upgraded to be sort of on par with what you can buy, but yeah, and cannot recommend their rain jackets enough. Oh, the rain jackets are phenomenal. They got like a light rain jacket, which yeah, They've got a light main jacket, which is you don't really, it's phenomenal. You don't sweat in it. Yeah, and that's like, it's a really good time. And then the heavy rain jacket, well, you could take on the Arctic in it. So yeah. Anyway, big fan. Yeah, just a little comment on how long the group is. That's a Zwift thing. I'm afraid we want the elastic band on, but just isn't happening. But again, this it's not about racing. It's not about the position it gives you. It's just getting that effort out. So just focus on that. Listen to my mindless chat. Watch Chanel's musings on the Zwift and the YouTube group chats. So we got minute 20 to go. Oh, any power meters are looking at? They're all like, I don't know, they're all pretty good. We were on 4i. That's a good time. Like, I just power meter, like they're all going to read slightly different. Like, you're talking a couple of percentages either way. Like, really not a much discrepancy between them. But my thing is, as long as the power meter you've got is consistent from one day to the next, then that's the goal. So yeah, 4i is good. I was on Power to Max. I liked them as well. They were consistent and accurate and required very little calibration or maintenance. I've never used a pedal power meter. Not sure they're 100% there yet. Anyway, look at that, 5 minutes gone already. 105 RPM, 30 seconds, same power as last time. Get it done. So 30 seconds on, which is a bit longer. 30 seconds off, which is a bit longer as well. Yeah, off we go. Yeah, and relax, relax, relax. Oh, I feel a lot better than I did this morning. Went out for a ride this morning. Oh, horrible. Had a big one yesterday. Chasing a sort of top 10 Tour de France rider down pretty much the hilliest route he could find. Oh. 6 hours, 4,600 meters of climbing, and one broken Alex by the end of it. It's interesting actually, because it wasn't super, like each climb in itself wasn't like kind of flat out the whole time. It was fairly comfortable-ish, but then like it's accumulation of it. By the end, the last climb, the fourth climb, 4 out of 5, I was like, mate, you don't have to go ahead. I'm struggling. Just gapped me a bit, and then 20k climb by myself back up to where we live, and I crawled up and had a half-hour stop halfway up. Yeah, that last 20k climb, it's not super steep, but it's an hour. It's a long time to be riding uphill. Alright, 3 done. On to the 4th, almost halfway. Oh, might be a gear too much. Yeah. Yeah, I'm either too high on the cadence or too high on the power. I think my erg mode isn't on. I don't know why, but I think a few people on stupid trainers, they're not smart trainers, the opposite to smart trainers, analog trainers feel my pain. I think as long as you're above 100 RPM, there or thereabouts with the power, you're doing good. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Stefan's just asked tubulars or tubeless within the team. So far this year it's been tubulars, tubs, ones that you stick on with glue. But you do have a choice of tubeless now. Tubeless is, oh hello cat, he's standing on the, oh that could be a problem. Oh, off we go again. Albert's just walked across the keyboard. Fortunately, nothing's happened. Anyway, sorry. Tubulars, or tubeless within the team, so far this year, it's been tubulars. However, tubeless, which I believe are faster by a bit. However, the concern with tubeless over tubulars is let's say you have a flat mid corner, it's not like mountain bike tubeless where you can afford to lose a bit of tire pressure before the sealant kicks in, because our tyres are high pressure, like 100, sort of 95 to 120 psi. You lose a lot of pressure, maybe all the pressure, very quickly. If you're down to the rim, say you're on an alpine descent, if it happens with a tub, the tyre is still stuck to the rim with glue, so it will get real frightening, but you won't have carbon on tarmac, you'll still have rubber on tarmac. Stand half a chance of catching it, whereas with tubeless, because it's the tyres on the rim with the tyres held on the rim through the pressure, there's a much higher chance the tyre will come off the rim and then you'll be on carbon on tarmac, and don't really stand a chance of saving that. So yeah, in a TT, tubeless. Right, 2 more, 2 to go, and then we're done. We got 1 more block. That's flown by for me, maybe because I've been talking the whole way through. Right, let's go. What age do you think the cyclist is at the peak of performance? I don't know. I mean, I'd say the winning age in the pro peloton is getting younger, but still got 30-something year olds smashing the sugar out of everyone. So cycling's quite a wide band, I think. Last one of this block. Now we've got a slightly bitier block at the end, but it's only 5 minutes, so downside shorter. $15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's it. Right, just got this 5 minutes at zone 2. Any cadence you like. Then we're into the last set. It's just 5 minutes. So enjoy this period of very recovery before the next block of semi-recovery. Right, up to zone 2 now. We're here for 5 minutes. Any cadence you like. And Chanel's there to answer all of your questions on the Zwift chat, however weird and wonderful. I'll endeavour to answer the questions on the YouTube chat as they come in, because I can see them. James, this feels tough this week. If you were here last week, it'd be interesting to know, like, have a think, ask if how is your running in comparison to last week? Is it easier, is it harder? Here we go. What would you first race is going to be? I think I'm racing end of July in Spain. So Burgos, I think, and then I've got a bit of a gap, but it's still TBC. But the main targets are, for me, still TBC. So you've got it selected, Worlds and Giro. What would your dream teammates for the Giro be? Well, if there's a team time trial, I would base it solely around that, which would include Pollitt, Brandley. I'd include myself in that. Reto, Hollenstein. I reckon Geiser Give could be a good team time trialist. Yeah, and we probably need some climbers as well. No, recovery during this, any cadence you like. So be bothered about other pros seeing each other's FTP. Not in the slightest. Right? It's all horses for courses. And my FTP up here is horrible compared to my FTP at sea level. My FTP at sea level is not all that spectacular compared to some, but it's yeah, right. It's just it's what you do with it. And high FTP does not guarantee TT wins, road race wins, or anything. It's just a good marker of form. So, but compared to everyone else, it's all horses for courses. Yeah, no, I can't do the yoke mode on and off on an iPad. So, favourite course on Zwift? Probably Sand and Sequoias because it's flat. Favourite brand of bike you've ridden? Come on. You know I can't answer that honestly. It's a Factor. That is the honest answer. The Factor road bikes are surprisingly very good. I just like the climbing bike is light and climbing, and the aero bike, the flat bike, it's a bit heavier, but God, I've never ridden anything so like rigid. Just you feel like every time you push down on the pedal, everything is going through. It really is. Like Canyon made good bikes, but there's very little to choose between the Ultimate and the Aero. Like almost nothing. So, whereas here the two bikes are very different, and I think that's a really good thing. So we get to use both. Have I been riding any Iceland teammates? Yes, I have. Danny. Yeah, Danny. But we're not. Most are in Girona. So, oh look at that. Coming up to the short, sharp one. Are you married yet? Ha. Ha. Oh, here we go. Only 20 seconds and 30 seconds rest. If you could design your own disc wheel, what design? I'd probably be red. Signify Little Bleeders, my charity. If I could design my own disc wheel. I think that's. Do you think your FTP is the same on Zwift than on the road? I don't really know what it is on the road, if I'm honest. Ooh, here we go again. Thought you'd factor that into best bike. Well played. Yeah, STP on the road. I know I do efforts, and I sort of know how I'm feeling roughly where I'm at. The FTP number doesn't tell me a great deal. I try and TT. Short TT will be above it, a long TT will be around it. That'll tell me enough. Yeah. Alright, halfway, 3 more. Why am I not get stronger? Mate, I feel you. I really feel you. I never did the team time trial at Silverstone. I actually asked if I could just do it by myself because I was at Movistar and I had no teammates, and it kind of didn't really give me a solid answer, so it never happened. But it looks like a real cool event. Should be more stuff like that, and in the pro ranks as well, just more of that. Okay, 2 more, number 5 and number 6. Then we warm down, have a good chat, and we log off. Oh, best track bike I've ridden. When I was a junior, I rode a UK Sports Institute bike in the World Team Pursuit Champs. There's nothing else like it. Simple as. And my hour record bike was good, but it was the TT bike with their cable holes filled in and the brakes taken off, whereas that UK side track bike was, yeah, it was good. Right, last one. 10 seconds to go. Let's make this one count. Get the revos. And off we go. And there we go. Well done everyone. That's it. That's the session. Got a bit of a cool down now. So make sure you turn the legs over. Do you think tour riders now are too specialised for your climbers, for your sprinters, etc.? No. Like, everyone goes to the tour with different ambitions. Like last year I went there for the lead outs, team and individual time trial. Through me, but now they go there not even to win stages, they go there to win the overall. Alaphilippe goes there to disrupt and cause some havoc, which he did in spectacular fashion last year. But that's, I think riders, pros, are specialising more generally because yeah, we want to win. And like me, I'm not very good at climbing. Despite living somewhere mountainous, it's not to, I mean it has helped my climbing, but it's to help me as a time trialist really, just for a whole, like the altitude we're at, the strength that I build having, like riding up these sort of 5 to 15% climbs all the time. Yeah, so it's like the sprinters train for the sprint. Everyone, I don't think they're too specialised. I think everyone's just specialising more. So, thanks for joining everyone. 45 minutes of good, like, it's work on your efficiency. I mean, that shouldn't have been like super taxing. Maybe the last 5 minutes it was a bit bitey. If we'd done 10 minutes it would have been real bitey. But yeah, just that cadence work, please don't ignore it, because I'm telling you it helps, it really does help. You can hold a slightly higher cadence in races, you'll be zippier, you'll close gaps quicker for one. It'll be less like torquey, so you'll like muscle fatigue, muscle damage will be like less. So yeah, So just make sure, do not ignore the cadence stuff. We'll change up the session for next week. I'll change up my jersey for next week. Keep an eye on the YouTube channels for, not the YouTube, social media channels for the Katusha clothing offer. Yeah, so and remember, if you buy a jersey from Katusha, get a little bit of discount with a code of mine. I don't know what it is, but I'll write it. I've got it. I'll write it down and post it, and you'll be put into a draw to win a Brighton computer. Brighton are the sponsor of Israel Startup Nation, and they make good bike computers. So yeah. Remember, Monday is the Chanel session. That's been the same one for a bit too long now, so I'll change it, probably cruise some 2040s. What's Chanel's real second name? Thighs. Chanel's surname is Thighs. Thanks for coming. Thanks for, Monday, 3 p.m. UK time, that's Chanel's session. Chanel's sitting here, I mean not on this bike, but on her bike, and I am sat on the sofa in the other room, and doing, just causing havoc on the chats. This session will be next week as well. I'll change the session for next week. And yeah, all is well in the world. Hope everyone's staying safe, hope everyone's well, and hope you're all, wherever you are, enjoying your riding, enjoying your Zwifting, and keeping healthy, fit and happy. 10 seconds to go. Time to almost log off. Just give you a little, there's the jersey, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway, that's me done. Thanks guys. See you, well, virtually see you on Monday, but see you actually next Wednesday.